Hello dear friends, you're welcome to another English language class. Today in our lesson, we will be looking at past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. If you recall, in our previous lessons, we looked at tenses in English, and we said there are three main classes or groups of tenses in English: the past tense, the present tense, and the future tense. We also mentioned that each of these groups has other groups in it, other subgroups. Okay, so we're trying to introduce them now bit by bit so that you will not feel overwhelmed. So today the part of the tenses we'll be looking at is the past continuous tense. This falls under past tense, but then it is not simple past tense. This one is past continuous tense. So what is this past continuous tense? It is the part of tense used to describe actions that were happening at a specific time in the past. It is used to describe actions that were going on or happening at a particular time in the past. And usually when past continuous tense is used to refer to actions like this in the past, it always refers to such actions happening in reference to something else or in reference to another event or action occurring. For instance, you say, yesterday I was eating. You know, if you just say yesterday I was eating, it sounds funny. But then if you add something like yesterday I was eating when he walked in, you see, using past continuous tense is now is being used to make connections between two events that happened in the past, because something happened at a specific time when this event that is being talked about happened. Something happened at that particular time. So when I was eating, as I was eating yesterday, he came or walked in. So it's usually used in reference to something else happening. Otherwise, it could just have read, I ate yesterday, which is simple and straightforward enough. But if you say I was eating yesterday, I mean, someone expects, okay, what happened while you were eating? Okay, so you see there must be something else that occurred at that time for you to have used that language in the past continuous tense. I was eating when it started to rain. I was eating yesterday when it started to rain. Okay? Unlike simple past tense, which simply refers to actions that happened in the past. Like I said, if you say something like I ate yesterday, that is simple past tense or just past tense. I ate yesterday. You have passed your message and it's clear, straightforward. But if you say I was eating yesterday, someone would be expecting for you to mention, okay, what happened while you were eating yesterday? Okay? So please, I am just trying to stress this so that you don't get confused with past tense or simple past tense and past continuous tense. Okay? So past continuous tense describes actions that were happening at a particular time in the past, especially in connection to another event or action. So we're going to look at some examples, and in looking at these examples, I will try to draw a kind of parallel or comparison between the past continuous form and the simple past tense form, so that you'll be able to understand it better. Okay? We'll take some examples. So let's look at this first examples here. So the first one here reads, it was raining yesterday when they left. It was raining yesterday when they left. Now, I want you to look at something. Try and close your eyes too when they left, which is another action on its own. Okay, try to close your eyes to that and read the sentence again. Leave out that part, read it. It will read, it was raining yesterday. It was raining yesterday. Now compare it was raining yesterday to it rained yesterday. Which one do you think conveys a complete thought? Which one do you think shows complete thought? It rained yesterday. It's complete, it's simple, it's straightforward. It passed an information telling you yesterday it rained. But if you look at it was raining yesterday, there is this sense of suspense. There is something hanging that probably needs to be said. It was raining yesterday. As it was raining, what happened? Okay, just to tell you that when you use past continuous tense, it is to convey to express an action that happened at a particular time, an action that was happening at a particular time, and especially in connection to another action. It's especially when there is something else that happened at the same time that you use past continuous tense. Okay, so to make this sentence make real sense, full sense, you have to state something that happened at about this particular time that this specific action was happening. So it was raining yesterday when they left. Okay, so you cannot say it rained yesterday when they left. No, it rained yesterday just conveys a thought of its own that yesterday there was rain, it rained. But this one is referring to a particular action that was going on at a particular time, and especially in reference to something to show us that it was when this was happening that this happened. Okay, so please just take note of the difference. I wrote out, this is not our focus, this second part, this is simple past tense, but I'm trying to bring such out to help you see the difference between simple past tense and past continuous tense. Now another example we look at here is the children were playing while the adults did the cleaning. The children were playing while the adults did the cleaning. Now compare that to the children played. The children played. This conveys a complete sense or full thought. But if you look at this, if somebody says the children were playing, it leaves a sense of suspense, like something is supposed to come after that. And then you want to hear what happened when the children were playing. Okay, so the children were playing while the adults did the cleaning. So that expresses the complete thought. So this is the past continuous. Okay, this is the past continuous, and what we have down here is the simple past tense. Simple past tense. So if you observe, you will notice that the past continuous tense always has the verb in the ing form. It has the verb in the ing form. Playing. But simple past tense has it just in the past tense form. Played. The children were playing while the adults did the cleaning. The previous example we looked at was, it was raining while they left. It was raining when they left. Raining is also in the continuous form. The verb is always in the continuous, like the ing form. So that part is the part that tells you it's the continuous form. And then you know you have the auxiliary verb in the past form, showing that it happened in the past. It was raining. Was shows that it's not something happening that happened in the past. Where also shows that it's something happening in the past. The children were playing while the adults did the cleaning. So just take note that in the past continuous tense, you always have the verbs. One, you have the auxiliary verb in the past form, and then the main verb would be in the continuous form, like showing that the thing is going on with an ing. So the main verb, we have this ing. It was raining when they left. The children were playing while the adults did the cleaning. So in the case of simple past tense, you will not have the ing. The ing will not feature. It will be, the verbs are simply going to be in the past tense form. For instance, the children played. The children played. Simple. Okay? We're going to look at one more example, and that will be that. So the last examples we're going to look at right here. So the first one is the past continuous tense. Okay? And it reads, I was going to school when the police arrived. I was going to school, when the police arrived. I hope that's clear enough. Okay, I was going to school when the police arrived. Now, you also notice again that the main verb is with an ing to show that it's ongoing, though in the past. And what shows that it's in the past? The verb here, the helping verb, which is was. Was shows past, something that happened in the past. It shows past tense. Okay, but the going shows or indicates the continuing part of it. The going with the ing. Okay, it shows that something going on, happening in the past. So I was going to school. What happened? That is the sense that this, generates in the mind when you use this past continuous tense. What was going on then? What happened alongside? Okay? So I was going to school when the police arrived. I was going to school when the police arrived. Now, if it's going to be the normal past tense, it will simply be, I went to school. And in that case, nobody will be expecting any other thing that happened. You just convey the straight message that you went to school. But with I was going to school, it leaves a sense of something has to follow. And also remember, the main verb always has ing in past continuous, while the helping verb will be in the past tense form. So if you can just take note of those two main things about the main verb and the helping verb, you'll be able to always identify past continuous tense and also express yourself, whether in talking, in speaking, or in writing. You'll be able to express yourself easily in past continuous tense, or also in writing stories or narrating events. Okay, so just take note. Those are just the basic things you need to take note of. And I've been bringing out the second examples. Not that this is what we're looking at. This is not what we're looking at, but I'm just bringing them out to help you see the difference so that you don't get confused with past continuous tense and the simple past tense. Okay, so here is where we're going to call it a day for today. I hope you've learned something. We hope to see you again next week and continue our learning. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.